Good morning. This class will start with exercise 5.1. Before that, we will see one example problem. Given this figure, we have to identify 5 pairs of adjacent angles from this figure. So we know last video we have discussed what are called adjacent angles. So we will write 5 pairs of adjacent angles. I am writing here. So BOC. So 5 pairs of adjacent angles. I will start with BOC. BOC and COE, angle COE, and COE, angle COE, COE and angle EOA, angle EOA. Third, EOA, angle EOA and AOD, angle AOD. The fourth is angle AOD, angle AOD, AOD and DOB, angle DOB. And the fifth is, we can write angle DOB, DOB and BOC, angle BOC. Okay, if you find it difficult to find what are adjacent angles, please watch the previous video. So next is, you have to write 3 linear pairs. Okay, so the difference between adjacent angles and linear pair is the non-common arm should make a 180 degree. So we will write 3 linear pairs. We will take this line a straight line. So we will write BOC and COA. So I am going to write this AOB and this. Okay. So this AOB is here and OC is here. Now this BOC and COA, from these two angles form a linear pair. So I will write angle AOC and angle COB. Okay. So another thing, you can write, instead of taking this line, draw the straight line which is AB. Instead of this OC, you can take a OE here. These two angles also make a linear pair. So which is AOE and EOB. So I will write AOE and angle EOB. Okay. So now I will take this straight line DOC. So DOE and EOC. So taking this straight line DOE and EOC make a linear pair. So DOE and angle EOC. You can also write DOA and AOC. That also make a linear pair. 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles. So what are the 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles? Here you can see these 2 lines cross each other. Here this is a line and this is a line cross each other. So these are 1 pair of vertically opposite angles. So which is angle AOD and angle COB. So which is angle AOD and angle BOC. This is 1 pair. What is another? So this is 1 pair. What is another pair is? So this and this are another pair. Okay, these 2 lines cross, if these 2 lines cross each other, this is 1 pair and this is 1 pair and this is another pair. So here is another pair, this and this, which is AOC and BOD. AOC and BOD. These are 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles. Start with exercise 5.1. Find the complement of each of the following angles. So you have to, what is complement? When you add the 2 angles, you will get a 90 degree. So if it is 20, so you should check, add something to 20, you should get a 90 degree. Okay, for that what you will do? You can subtract 90 from 20. What is 90 minus, you should subtract 20 from 90. That is 70. So the answer here is 70. Here 90 minus 63, which is 27. Here it is 90 minus 57, that is 33. Okay, you can check here. If you add 63 plus 27, you should get 90. 57 plus 33, you should get a 90. So you can say here this 20 and 70 are complement of each other. 63 and 27 are complement of each other. 57 and 33 are complement of each other. The next is find the supplement of each of the following. So you should find the angle such that when you add that angle to 105, you should get a 180 degree. So which is 180 minus 105, 75. Here 180 minus 87, which is 93. This is 180 minus 154 is 26. Okay, you can check it by adding 105 and 75, 87 plus 93 and 154 plus 26. You will get a 180 degree. The next is identify which of the following pairs are complementary, supplementary. What is complementary? If you add the two angles, if you get a 90, then it's complementary. If you get a 180, you will get supplementary. Add 65 plus 115 is 180 degree. So this is supplementary. So the next is adding 63 plus 27, here 90 degree. So it is complementary. Adding will give 180. Here 130 plus 150 is 180, which is supplementary. 45 plus 45, 90 degree, which is complementary. 80 plus 10 is 90, which is complementary. Okay. Find the angle which is equal to its complement. So you have to find the angle which is equal to its complement. What is complement? You should add two angles such that when you add two angles, the result is 90 degree. Now the question is, both the angles should be same. So it should be 45 plus 45. Okay, the answer is 45. So the complementary angle of 45 is again a 45. Similarly, what is the angle which is equal to its supplement? So then it's easy. I should get a 180 degree when you add two angles. These both angles should be equal. So it is 90 plus 90. The answer is 90. The supplementary angle of 90 is 90. In the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles. So this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. What is the information given is they are supplementary angles. So what does it mean they are supplementary angles? Means what they are saying is if you add the two angles, they are getting a 180 degree. So you can say that angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles. If angle 1 is decreased, what changes should take place in angle 2 so that both the angles are still remain supplementary? So even when you are decreasing angle 1, for example, so we will take some numbers. So let me take this is 30 degree and this is 150 degree. Okay. Now 150 plus 30 degree you are getting a 180 degree. So what they are saying is even if you are decreasing, I am reducing this angle 1. Okay. Still I should get a 180 degree. Then what I should do to this angle 2? So what you will do? I decreased so that I have to increase here. So what I should do? Increase angle 2. So that still you will get a 180 degree. The angle remains supplementary. What is the next point? Can two angles be supplementary if both of them are acute? Already we see some examples for this. So what is a supplementary angle? When you add two angles, you should get a 180 degree. Okay. The two angles can be, whether these two can be acute angles. Take some example, which is 80 plus 80, which is 160. The two angles are acute angles, but they added up to give 160, not 180. Okay, so what are acute angles? Angles which is less than 90 degree or acute angles. You can take some more examples. For maximum you can go to which is less than 90 degree. So we can check to that number and you can see when you add two acute angles, they won't add up to give 180 degree. The next is similarly for obtuse angle. Take obtuse angle 100. So you have to add another obtuse angle so that you can get a 180 degree, which is not possible because if you take obtuse angle, only if you get 80, then only you will get 180 degree. So here 100 is a obtuse angle, 80 is a acute angle. So this is not possible. When two obtuse angles add up, will not give a supplement. They are not supplementary. We can try some. You can try more examples. So what we can see from two examples is, to get a supplementary angle, if one of the angle is acute, surely the other angle should be obtuse angle. For example, I am taking obtuse angle 140, obtuse angle. So I have to take some other angle so that I will get a 180. What is the only possibility is 40. So this is obtuse and this is acute. I am taking acute angle. Okay. So 30 should be added to 150 to get 180 degree. Okay. So always one of the angles should be obtuse and another angle should be acute. Then only they will add to get a 180 degree. You can try more examples. There is one more possibility. If the two angles are right angles. So 90 plus 90 is 180 degree. This is also possible. Yes. These first two cases are no. The third case is yes. Okay. So the two angles are supplementary. The one possibility is the two angles should be a right angle, 90 plus 90. So other possibility is one of the angles should be acute and another angle should be obtuse. The two cannot be acute and two cannot be obtuse also. So next question is, an angle is greater than 45. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 or equal to 45 or less than 45? They are saying an angle is greater than 45. So what is its complementary angle? We will go with some examples. How to find the complementary angle? You have to subtract the number from 90. So 90 minus, they are not saying the angle is 45. They are saying an angle is greater than 45. Take some number greater than 45. Okay. So what is the angle is 40. The answer is, so the complementary angle for 50 is 40. So this 40 is less than 45. You can try more examples. But the number should be greater than 45. Take any number greater than 45. You can take 46, 47, 48, whatever want you can take, but it should be less than 90. Okay, take any number 60 and it is 30. So it is less than 45. Okay. The same problem you can see it from a figure. So what is a complementary angle? When you add two angles, that should give a 90 degree. Okay. So the total when you add, it should give a 90 degree. So the question is, this is a total 90 degree. If one of the angle is same, which is greater than 45, we know that the center is 45. In a 90 degree, the center is 45. This is 45 and this is 45. When you add 45 plus 45, this is 45 degree and this is 45 degree. If you break into the two equal parts, this is 45 and 45. Okay, the question is, if the angle is greater than 45, what you are saying, this angle is greater than 45. Now I am slightly moving this line here. So which means I am drawing somewhere here. Say 50, a number greater than 50. Okay, the total is 90. So what about this angle? This angle will become a number which is less than 45 because the total is 90 degree. Whenever you are making this angle greater than 45, and the other angle will become less than 45. Okay, so the answer is less than 45. Next question is, given this figure is 1 adjacent to 2. This is angle 1 and this is angle 2. They are adjacent. Yes. Okay. The next question is AOC is adjacent to AOE. AOC is here and AOE is here. So AOC, which is AOC, I will draw it here. This is A, this is O and this is C. This is AOC. AOC and AOE. AOE is here. The question is, if these two are adjacent. So you should not say by just seeing the figure, but you should see what is the number is. What is AOC? This AOC is here. What is AOE? AOE is not, this is not AOE. AOE is this complete thing. AOE. Okay, they both have a common point which is a O. These both angles has a common vertex O. There is a common arm. What is the common arm? This AO is the common arm. This both angles have AO. AOC and AOE. If you are not able to understand what is common arm, please watch the previous video. So why it is not adjacent? Because this is a common arm. The non-common arm should be on the either side of the common arm. Okay, here the non-common arms are on the same, or the both non-common arms are on the same side of the common arm. So they are not adjacent. The next is, do COE and EOD form a linear pair? Here it is COE and EOD. Yes, the two form a linear pair. Why? This is the two angles added up to get a 180 degree, because this is a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line. So angle COE. If you add this COE and plus this EOD, they together will give a 180 degree. So they form a linear pair. So they are also adjacent pair. In addition to that, their non-common arms are in opposite rays. They are facing in opposite direction, so they form a linear pair. The next is, our angle BOD and DOA are supplementary. What is supplementary? If you add both the angles, you will get a 180 degree. Then they are supplementary. You should see where is BOD. BOD is angle 4. Angle 4 is here. What is DOA? DOA plus angle 5. Okay, because BOD and DOA, this is a straight line. Okay, from this straight line is split into, like, that's another line D. So this whole thing, angle 4 and angle 5 together will give 180 degree. So they are supplementary. This angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4. So there's these are two straight lines, okay, crossing each other. So an angle, and this is angle 1 and this is angle 4. These are vertically opposite angles. The answer is yes. The question is, what is the vertically opposite angle of 5? What is the vertically opposite angle of 5? So this is angle 5. Okay, the line is this line and this line. If you want to draw it, we take a line. First we will mark what is a 5. So this line I am drawing it here, 5. Okay, this is A line and this is D line. So what is this line is B line and this is C line. What is vertically opposite? I am not drawing E now. What is the vertically opposite angle of 5 is the total angle from here to here. From here to here. Okay, between this line and this line, from C to B. From C to B. Okay, this total angle. So you have to add angle 2 plus angle 3. You can easily see from this figure. The opposite angle of 5 is from here to here. So whatever the angle between C and line B. So angle C is here, line C is here, line B is here. So you have to add angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 2 plus angle 3. Identify which pairs of angles are vertically opposite angles. So from the figure you can see these two lines are crossing each other. Okay, here is a line and here is a line. So angle 1 and angle 4. This angle 1 and this angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. The next is, if you see this side, it is 5, angle 5. The next is this angle 5. So if it is confusing, you can draw it separately. If you draw like this is angle 4 and this is angle 1. Angle 4 and angle 1. So this is 5. So vertically opposite angle of 5 is from here to here. What are the total angle? Everything together is vertically opposite to 5. So what is from here to here is angle 2 plus angle 3. Together is vertically opposite to angle 5. Okay, so the first case is easy. Angle 1 and angle 4 you can easily identify. So draw it separately. Then you go for angle 5. Whatever the angle opposite to angle 5, that is from this line. Whatever angle between this line and this line is vertically opposite to angle 5. So that is angle 2 plus angle 3 together is vertically opposite to angle 5. What are linear pairs? So whenever it is a linear pair, two things should come into mind. One is they should be adjacent, okay, so, and supplementary. The two angles should be adjacent angles. When you add the two angles, you should get 180 degree. When these two conditions are satisfied, then they are called linear pairs. Okay, first you have to check two adjacent angles. So when you take this line, this angle 1 and angle 5 are adjacent angles. When you add this, you will get a 180 degree because this is straight line. From here to here it is a 180 degree. So angle 1 and angle 5. That's the first. The second we can write, you can take this line. This is a straight line. So angle 5 and angle 4 are adjacent angles, and if you add, it will get a 180 degree because this is a straight line. So angle 4 and angle 5. This is another example. Okay, if you see here, this is also a straight line. So but here when you add either 3 or 2, 3 and 2 are adjacent angles, but they do not, if you add 3 and 2, you will not get a 180 degree because this is not a straight line. So if you add from here, if you see the angle from here to here together, it is not a 180 degree. So they are not linear pair. Similarly, 1 and 2 are adjacent but not a linear pair. Okay. Next is, in the following figure, is 1 is adjacent to 2. The question is, angle 1 and angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent or not? No. Why? They do not have common vertex. Here the vertex is here, for this the vertex is here. They do not have a common vertex. You have to find the values of the angle x, y and z. So we will state the reason and say, first we will say x, this angle x and 55 are vertically opposite angles. Okay, these are two straight lines meeting at a point, and so vertically opposite angles are equal. So x equal to 55. Okay, so next point is, if x is 55, this is a straight line. This is a straight line. So these two angles when added up will give, what is x plus y is 180 degree because they are supplementary. This is a straight line. Okay, so we know that what is x is. So y equal to 180 minus x, which is 180 minus 55, which is 125. So y is 125. 125 degree. So what is z? Z is also 125. Why? Because y and z are vertically opposite angles. Okay. The next question is, you have to find what is x, y and z. Here from this we can see this is straight line and this is another straight line. If you want to draw, you can draw it separately. Okay, this point is z and this point is 40. So these are vertically opposite angles. So I can write z is 40. Why? Vertically opposite angles. So this angle is 40. Okay, now we can see this is a straight line. Okay, when you add all the angles together, it will give a 180 degree. So when you add all the angles from here to here, if you take a straight line, so how many lines it may be? When you add all the angles together from here to here, you will get a 180 degree. So I am adding all the angles from here to here, which is x plus 25 plus 40. This is x 25 and here it is 40. When you add it together, you will get a 180 degree. So I have to find what is x here. X is 115. X is 115. Now we have to find what is y. So this is a straight line. When you add y plus z, you should get 180 degree. This is a straight line. So what is y? We don't know. Z is 40 equal to 180 degree. So y equal to 180 minus 40. So which is 140. Next is, if two angles are complementary, then the sum of their measure is 90 degree. If two angles are supplementary, then sum of their measure is 180 degree. Two angles forming a linear pair. So if it is a linear pair, if you add the two angles, they should give a 180 degree. So it is supplementary. If two angles are supplementary, they form a, they are also adjacent angles and they are also supplementary, and then they form a linear pair. If two lines intersect at a point, then the vertically opposite angles are always equal. If two lines intersect at a point and if one pair of vertically opposite angles are acute angles, then the other pair of vertically opposite angles are obtuse angles. How? So we can take two lines. Okay. So if I am saying if this two are acute angles, this is acute and this is also acute, surely these two should be obtuse angles. For example, so to make it clear, let me draw like this. So this is 30. For example, this is 30 and this is 30. Okay, this is one pair of vertically opposite angles, 30 and 30. But, both are acute angles. Now what about these opposite angles? So take this line. This is a 30 degree. This is a straight line. And surely it should be 150. Because it is a straight line. So 180 minus 30 is 150. And this side is also 150. 150 is a obtuse angle. So if two lines intersect at a point, if one pair is surely out of that, one pair should be acute and another pair should be obtuse. In the adjoint figure, name the following pair of angles. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. Okay, here is a straight line and here is a straight line. Okay, if you see this alone, you can understand this. This is BOD and this is AOC. So these two are vertically opposite angles, these two are vertically opposite angles, but they have asked only obtuse angle. Here you can say these two are acute. So these two are obtuse angles. So answer is angle AOD. See, you can write, you can either write AOD or DOA. O should be in the center. Either you can start from here to here or from here to here. Both are correct. So angle AOD, this angle and this angle, angle BOC. So this angle and this angle are obtuse vertically opposite angles. If they ask for acute, then you can say this AOB and COD. If they asked for only vertically opposite angles, we can mention both. So adjacent complementary angles. What is complementary angles? When you add two angles, you should get a 90 degree. Then it is complementary angles. Then here they are asked, they should be adjacent angles. So the answer is, take this 90 degree. This is E, O. Here it is A and here it is B. I am drawing this part alone. Okay. Here you can see these two angles are adjacent angles. What is that? Angle EOA and EOA and AOB. AOB. These two angles are adjacent angles, and also if you add this, they will together give a 90 degree. Okay. So they are adjacent complementary angles. So what is equal supplementary angles? When you add two angles, you should get a 180 degree. Okay. So, but the two angles should be of equal. So, surely it should be 90 plus 90, which is this line. So, this is E, this is O, this is B and this is D. So what is supplementary angle? When you add two angles, it will give a 180 degree. That is supplementary angle. Now they added a word equal, so these two angles should be equal. So it should be 90 degree. Angle BOE and angle DOE. Okay, either you can write BOE or EOB. Don't confuse with that. Unequal supplementary angles. So when you add two angles, that should give a 180 degree, but the two angles need not be same, which means like this need not be 90. So what we can do, we can take this line AOC. I am taking this line A, O and C. I am taking this line D. Okay. So angle AOD, this is angle AOD and angle DOC. Surely when you add these two angles, you will get a 180 degree supplementary angles, but these two angles are not equal. This angle is obtuse angle and this angle is a acute angle. These two angles are not equal, but when you add it together, you will get a 180 degree. You can have more example for these cases. If you see from this, so I will write it here. This is BOD is a straight line. If you add BOA, so angle BOA and angle AOD, BOA. If you add these two angles, they both together will give 180 degree and they are unequal. So I will copy it here. Angle BOA and angle AOD. This is another example you can give. One more example, angle AOE and EOC. You can check this. Next question is adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair. They should be the angle should be adjacent. What is they do not form a linear pair is when you add the both angles, they should not give 180 degree. Okay, if they give 180, then they are called linear pair. They should be adjacent, and when you add up, they do not form a linear pair. So we can see here this AOE and EOD are adjacent. AOE and EOD are adjacent. But when you add these two angles together, it will not give a 180 degree. So I will write AOE and angle EOD. You can see angle AOE and angle EOD. We can go for many examples. Angle EOD and DOC. So this angle, this total angle is not 180 degree. So I can write EOD, angle EOD and angle DOC. This is one more example. Similarly, you can write angle BOA and AOE. Angle BOA and angle AOE. You can check these two angles are adjacent angles, but when you add the total angle, is not 180 degree. By this, we are completing exercise 5.1. From next class, we will start with exercise 5.2. Thank you.